Hello, everyone. Welcome to the number one mistake that kills your click-through rate. I am Elise Michelle. I am a video and YouTube strategist, and I help you run a business that actually reaches your people, teaches them, and ultimately gets you sales. And today we are talking about click-through rates and thumbnails. So, what if your video isn't being ignored? What if the reason you get no views isn't because it's being ignored, but instead it's being overlooked? It's not that people aren't seeing that it exists, but it's because they're not clicking on it. So I want to quickly tell you what the answer is, and then I'm going to go into why. So the answer is you have a confusing, boring, or cluttered thumbnail. And there's lots of ways this can happen, but I want to kind of give you a little story to back this up. So I want you to imagine you're walking down the grocery aisle, specifically the one with cereal. And when you walk down the grocery aisle, this is a really good representation of thumbnails because oftentimes there are some boxes that are a little more bland. There are some boxes that are a little more bright. Kids are drawn to really bright boxes, but some of the boxes that are maybe like more like have more protein or are supposed to be healthier or whatever the case may be, they may be a little more like pastels or browns or something like that. And so the type of cereal box has a lot to do with what you're going to get inside. And so I'm using this Frosted Flakes as my example for today. And I want to point something out here. So I want you to think of a cereal box as your thumbnail. When you're looking at cereal boxes, they almost always are very clear about what's going on. So they have some kind of character, and often they will show the cereal. This is very standard for a cereal box. In addition to that, you'll notice that Frosted Flakes uses this bright blue, and they've got yellow and orange at the top to draw attention. And then Frosted Flakes, the thing that they really want you to know, is very large on the box. Well, all of these things are things that we're going to get to talk about over the next few days when it comes to your thumbnail. But for today, what I want you to think about is when you are walking down the grocery aisle, one cereal box is going to grab your attention while the others fade into the background. The bright design is going to catch your eye, or the color is going to make you feel something. It's going to convey a message just by being the box. And so the design of the box grabs you, right? And that's the same thing for the design of your thumbnail. It's going to grab you. If you look at the thumbnail that's on this video that I just had up, let's share that again real quick. This thumbnail right here, this click-through rate killer thumbnail, this grabs your attention. There's no looking away from this, right? It's like the cereal box. I'm making it very clear what it's about. It's about your click-through rate and it's being killed. What are you going to do? Okay, so same thing here. We're really conveying our message with the box. It also gives you an emotion. Like, look at his face. He's like so excited. He's looking down at the cereal. His mouth is wide. He's like, ah, yummy food, right? And this is conveying an emotion. So we grab your attention with the clear, not cluttered design. This is very important. So often I see business owners and just people in general having way too many words. Their design is so busy. It's really important that it's not super busy. We also need to convey emotion of some type. So we're like, man, this cereal is going to be great. And then we need to make sure that we're giving some type of a promise. So they're great. This is the promise right here. It says it right on the box. This is the same thing that you have to do with your thumbnails. Just like the thumbnail I just showed you is promising you that I'm going to tell you what could be a click-through rate killer. So what could be a click-through rate killer? Let's take it home. What is our takeaway? The number one mistake that you are doing is you are not paying enough attention to your thumbnail. And that's going to kill your click-through rate because they're going to click on the thumbnail that's going to draw their attention. They're going to eat the cereal that's going to promise what it is that they want. In this case, a sugary yumminess. That's great, right? And so you've got to have the right promise in your thumbnail. And then when you have that promise in your thumbnail, you must deliver on it in your video. So what is the number one mistake that kills your click-through rate? Having a bad thumbnail, period. Your audience should know what your video is about before they ever read the title, before they ever click into it. It should be simple, emotional, and clear. So today, what I want you to do, I want you to pick one old video. I want you to update the thumbnail with one bold focal point and watch your click-through rate. So I want to thank you for being here today for today's lesson. If you're catching us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. And I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening in November. So every single day from November 1st to the 28th, I am doing a live training here on YouTube. With that training, you also get the opportunity to enter a giveaway to join my Video Biz cohort. We'll be doing a prize drawing on the 28th of November. So if you're here before November 28th of 2025, you can still enter. Click the link in the description or in the chat that says day number 15 giveaway entry. Go fill out that form and submit it, and you'll get one entry. If you come tomorrow, you'll get another entry, which will be two total entries. If you come the day after that, three total entries. The more entries you have, the more likely you are to be the winner. And when you're the winner, you get to join the Video Biz cohort, which means you get to come every single week for 2 whole hours in a group setting and ask your questions. Those groups are 20 people or fewer, and you will absolutely have time to ask your question every single week. And if that ever is not true, we will make the groups smaller. Right now, they are much less than 20 people. So you get to come once a week. You'll get to ask your questions. Once a month, we will have a training that is based around where the people are in your specific cohort. And every single month, we have a challenge to help you take steps forwards in your business so that you can actually be held accountable and have that support to grow and grow and grow and grow. And that is the goal. So November is my favorite month. It's my birthday month. That's why I do this every single year. I hope that you're finding these trainings useful. The last couple of days, we've been talking all about, and now my brain just blanked on me. Today, we're talking about thumbnails. The past few days, we've been talking about something else, which I just seriously don't remember what it is. But go back and watch them because I'm sure they're really interesting. There were a few that I think were actually quite helpful in those. Oh, we were talking about search engine optimization and keywords. The last few days, we were talking about search engine optimization and keywords. And for the next few days, we'll be talking about thumbnails. I'll be giving you some very clear outlines as to how your thumbnails should be that you can follow to improve this issue with click-through rate. But today, I just wanted to kind of give you a broad overview. The number one mistake that is killing your click-through rate is that your thumbnails suck. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. I want to thank you so much for being here. I am so glad that we get to live our dreams together every single day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And don't forget to grab that giveaway entry wherever it lives from where you are.